and welcome to
For Reals.
I'm Eb.
And I'm Amy.
Today we're going to be talking about Wonder.
Wonder and Coco.
Coco.
Yeah.
We're also going to talk a little bit about some of our favorite animation films.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about a contest that we're having that we're really excited about. So,
stick around.
Find out what that is.
And we'll tell you at the end. You don't want to miss this opportunity.
Not at all.
No. All right, let's get into it.
Yeah.
Based around Dios de los Muertos. I hope I said that right. I probably didn't. The Day of the Dead. We have a story about a little boy named Miguel and his adventures into the underworld. Would you call it the other side?
Yeah. Into the other side.
Right. Because he loves
the land of the dead.
The land of the dead. Because he has to get his family's blessing. Because of things
is in
that
love with music.
He's in love with music, which I am too.
Yes.
All right, so let's break it down. At the beginning of this movie, I was really excited to watch it.
Yeah?
I did see The Book of Life, and if for those of you out there that saw that, did you see Book of Life?
I haven't seen Book of Life.
I'm really shocked you haven't.
I really need to see it, but I have heard people compare this movie to that movie because apparently they have very similar themes.
It's a similar theme. I was pleased to know that it wasn't the same.
So they are very different in some
Not
respects.
very different.
But they are different.
It's a different story.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know. So
yeah, it's a different story, but the same one at the same time.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
All right. Yeah, I guess.
There's a guitar involved. There's music involved. Someone goes to the other side, but there's also a love. It's more adult.
Oh, okay.
The little boy's face in this cartoon, in this film, adorable.
Yes.
I wanted to squeeze it, and he broke my heart. And his voice was darling. Yes.
I really like this film. I thought that it was very charming. I really liked some of the things that were in it, like the whole... I'm a very spiritual person, so the whole totem animal spirit guide things were really cool and looked really awesome with the multicolors and everything like that.
That made me so happy because we just lost a pet, and so I was like, do dogs like really go to heaven like that or wherever they are? And he's like, all dogs go to heaven.
Of course.
Yeah, and I loved that part. It wasn't the greatest movie of all time.
No, actually, I would probably say that this, I mean, as far as Pixar movies go, this one definitely is not my favorite.
Can I make a point?
Yes.
You know how, like, in TV shows, sometimes if it's a live studio audience, they have someone to come out and
hype up the crowd.
Hype up the crowd.
Yeah, a hype man.
Sometimes these Pixar movies have hype up the crowd types of situations. This one happened to be not match up. It didn't hype it up.
I know exactly what you're talking about, and that is before every Pixar film, we usually get a Pixar short. Whereas with this film, we didn't get a Pixar short. We got a Disney Frozen short that actually was about, it's like 25 minutes long.
It's 25 minutes longer than it needed to be. No, it needed its own
something
agree. Disney.
I really missed the Pixar shorts because they're always amazing, and they only take like 3 minutes tops, and they get you they're such good storytellers that they're able to tell a great story in that 3 minutes that sometimes brings you to tears. They're that good. And then instead we got this kind of very commercially, it felt like one of those Disney straight to DVD.
It felt like two separate audiences they were selling for.
Yes.
So separately they're great. And I think I would have liked Coco a lot better if it didn't feel so long because of the long thing in front of it. And
it was after you go through 15 minutes of previews and then get a half hour of Frozen, and then finally we get to see the movie. I agree with you 100%.
But if I could watch just Coco, which I will do once it comes out, I'll do that again. I think I'll enjoy it more. There was I got some good laughs in there.
Good laughs.
Beautiful, beautiful.
It was very well designed, yes.
And the background actors. I never say that about animation, but the background actors in Coco were great. Did you notice them back there? They all had like little, like they were doing their job.
Oh, but the details that Pixar does to all their films is incredible.
Right.
So, I personally would give Coco 3 reels.
That's what I would give it.
Yay! We agree!
Yay!
3 reels for Coco!
Ding, 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 ding.
Tell us what you guys thought. You can hit us up at Twitter or on Instagram.
At FOURREELZ04.
So the next film that we're going to talk about is Wonder. This film is about a young boy named August who was born with some defects and has gone through many different surgeries and has a face that looks different than other people, and how that affects not only his life but the lives of all the people that are around him. So, Amy, what did you think of Wonder?
Well, first of all, I couldn't be late here today for you, so I can only review Wonder up until a certain point in the movie.
Okay.
And it's almost the end, I think.
Yes.
So, with that said, shame on me. I'm going to go see it again. I missed the ending. I don't know it. So don't ruin it for me.
Okay.
Maybe you can. Who knows? What did I think of it? I liked... At first, I didn't know. I didn't know, like, what is this... The timing. And I love watching little kids in movies. And at first...
Sometimes little kids are the best actors because they have no bad habits. They just are such great at...
Just being little kids.
Being little kids that it's just endearing and heartwarming.
This kid that plays August, Augie, that's all prosthetics. I didn't know that until I saw an interview with him.
Yep. Yes. It's actually the same boy from the movie The Room that came out last year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, but I personally like this movie. This is one of those movies where you get it introduces a character and you get a little bit of their storyline, and then it kind of tapers off, and then it brings in a new character.
I didn't like that part.
And
I mean, I liked it, but I was expecting it to be long.
Exactly. I went with a group of friends, and most of the people liked it. I did have one friend that didn't like it. Her name was Lisa, and the reason why she didn't like it is because she didn't like that type of structure.
It was a mess.
It felt like she felt like she couldn't get connected to them as easily because it was kind of chaotic in how the storytelling was. So I personally sometimes really love those types of movies where it's a bunch of different people that you are learning about, and then it all culminates in an ending part. Like for movies that do this very well, or something like Love Actually, a bunch of different characters, and then in the end they all kind of culminate in some way.
I think I robbed myself of really formulating a solid opinion.
Well, in this movie, really, I don't think you get that payoff as much.
Right.
It kind of just ends.
Oh.
But
so I did see the ending.
So yeah, at least in my opinion, I really liked this movie. It had, I mean, when I saw the trailer, I automatically went, okay, this is a movie I'm probably gonna bawl my eyes out at, and I definitely did cry.
You did?
Oh yeah, I definitely cried, but probably at parts
the
that
dog
other
dies.
people. Yes. Spoilers. Great way to go.
Spoiler alert. Whatever. It's been out long enough now.
Yeah, but there's a whole section about the daughter doing theater that really gets me, because they're doing Our Town, which is a play that is near and dear to my heart, and works perfectly with what they're doing in the movie.
Right.
So yeah.
I thought, the acting was great.
The actors all do a really good job. The kids are all really great.
Great, yeah.
I would personally give Wonder, I'd probably say 2.5 reels. I was going to maybe give it 3, but then my friend pointed out some things that I actually agreed with her as I started analyzing the film a little bit more. I felt like, yes, I definitely cried, but also these movies sometimes I feel like I'm emotionally manipulated to try to feel a certain way.
That 'tis the season.
Yeah.
'Tis the season for them to emotionally manipulate, because we want the votes, we want the Oscars.
Yeah.
That's what I felt this was trying to push into some category. And it's because of that, maybe that's why I was okay with walking out right before it ended too. I would give it 2.5.
Yeah.
For the, beautiful
the
emotion
performances,
and acting.
The performances are great. Julia Roberts is great. Owen
And
Wilson
that young
is the
girl,
dad,
I've never
great.
seen her before.
I can't remember what else I've seen her in.
The actress.
She was great. The one that played the sister.
And even the best friend I want to hate, I ended up liking her.
Yeah, everybody was fantastic. Their performances were good. And
the story was lovely and much needed. In the theater with me, there was no one under the age of 70.
See, and
there was a baby in the theater. Like, to see Wonder, a baby who's crying.
That always drives me nuts.
I've never seen such a
Take
thing.
the babies out into
Don't bring your baby. All right, bring your baby. I'm just kidding.
So we agree on this film.
2.5
reels. Yeah. Very good. We're on an agreeing mood today.
I know.
We're right on it.
We are on it.
So
I think we're just excited about what we're going to reveal later.
Oh yeah, the contest.
But first, on to the next segment.
Yeah. So growing up, we grew up in a generation where animation films were becoming more and more relevant.
Speak for yourself. No, I'm kidding. No. Yes, you're right.
But I personally love animated films. They are always so whimsical.
Oh, yeah.
The really good ones. And I don't know what it is about animation. It's just sometimes so beautiful and so much fun to just watch.
Did you have, like, the VHS... like lineup of all of the animated films?
Oh my goodness, yes. My family is
coming
really
out of the
into
vaults.
Like, yeah, like people would
now.
considered my house like growing up like a local blockbuster video.
Yep.
Like people would come and borrow movies from us all the time because we had so many.
Yep, we had all the VHSs. Out of all of those, which was your favorite? Because we're doing childhood now.
Okay. Oh man, childhood animation films. Which one's my favorite? I'd probably have to say, if I had to pick one from my childhood, it would be Aladdin. I loved
You changed
Aladdin.
your...
No, but you're saying childhood
I thought
ones.
that's what you meant at the beginning.
Oh, I was just
I made
saying,
my own rules.
Oh, you made
We'll do that one and then the other one.
Yeah, well, I would say, animation films, Aladdin is the one that I hold dear from my heart as a kid. But if I had animation films that I love in general, I would probably have to say my top two favorite would be Up and The Iron Giant.
Okay. I would do Little Mermaid, I guess. I mean, all my Little Mermaid girls out there and boys, holla. And for an adult, but also Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast.
There was a time where, in the 90s, where it started with Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
That was the first one, and they just had a slew.
When did they lose you?
Tarzan.
I didn't even see Tarzan.
Yep.
But I started watching, like, with Cinderella, Alice in Wonderland,
those ones
Snow
are
White, classic, like timeless tales.
Ones, yeah.
And then, Little Mermaid was the first one in a long time that was coming out.
Huge.
Yeah,
and
then
it went Little Mermaid,
Aladdin,
Beauty and the Beast, then Aladdin, then
Beauty and the Beast. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Beauty and the Beast.
That whole
gorgeous.
chunk.
Yeah.
And then they lost me right after Lion King, I think.
Beauty and the Beast is
because I didn't see Mulan.
First animated film to be nominated for Best Picture
and a Grammy, I think.
So
couldn't
it's
be
nuts.
Yeah, and so the adult, I don't even remember like adult cartoons.
Well, I'm just saying ones that I later on in life that I have loved as an adult.
Later on in life. Goodness, I've seen a lot of shorts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that were like animation. Oh, does stop animation count?
Sure.
Oh gosh, I can't even think of his name. It's an Alice in Wonderland stop animation movie. Oh my gosh, I wish we had the trailer right now. I gotta show you something really quick. Okay. You can keep talking.
Okay. Well, I personally, I really love Up, mainly because when I saw it in the movie theater alone, and that movie opens up, and I was sobbing. Just such beautiful storytelling. Such a great movie.
Jan Svankmajer. I couldn't say his name without looking at it because I didn't want to.
And it's just called Alice?
Oh, yeah. It's from 1987. It's a thriller.
I've never heard of this before. We'll have to watch it.
It's the creepiest, awesomest thing ever. Yeah. You'll love it. So, yeah.
So, Alice.
Alice,
I'll
it's called.
To check that out.
Yeah. It's Jan Svankmajer.
Jan Svankmajer.
Stop motion. Yeah, so that's the one that I would choose as
an adult. All right,
as
cool.
a more. Yeah.
What are some of your guys' favorite animation films?
Have you seen Alice? If you have, let us know what you thought of it.
Yeah.
Give us a tweet.
Or check us out on Instagram.
Yeah. We got to start taking pictures on Instagram so they have something to check us out.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That's a good idea.
Yeah. If you see us on the street, like take our picture with us, or I don't know. Yeah. Send us your pictures. We'll put you on our Instagram.
Yeah.
With your
take a selfie when you're going to a movie or something. Let us know.
Send us your selfies. All right.
Cool.
Drum roll, please. I love when they do that on Christmas Vacation.
Speaking
That's
of, a nice segue.
Thank you. We have a surprise for all of you.
So, we got some feedback when we talked about our favorite Christmas movies, and so we came up with an idea of coming up, each of us, with our top 5 favorite Christmas movies. But
there's so many.
We want you guys to participate in this with us.
Yes.
So, write us in at Twitter or get into contact with us on Instagram.
Or you can email us at FOURREELZTV@gmail.com and tell us your top 5 favorite Christmas movies. If we like your list the best, we'll invite you in to have a little Christmas block party with us. Snacks will be provided, holiday themed.
And we're going to be talking about our favorite holiday films. And it's going to be so much fun, and we want you guys to be here. So, start making your list, check it twice, make sure that everything looks nice.
Nice, and send us your top 5 in. Who knows? Santa might show up.
Yeah.
You never know. Yeah, we're looking forward to hearing from you and seeing your lists and get them to us.
Yeah. So, that's our show for today.
That's it.
All right.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
Much.
Make sure you come back. Again, follow us on Twitter at FOURREELZTV.com, and we will see you next time on For Reals. Sweet.